Okay, good afternoon from Little Creek Bee Ranch. I want to show you another tip here. Yesterday we pulled in these 8 boxes of honey, and that'd be pretty much it for the year. And you can see there we have a oscillating fan that's fanning the boxes, and the reason we do this is we want the moisture to weep out, and it takes 2 days. We'll let it sit there and with the fan on it for 2 days. But if you see the cappings, now not everything is capped. I don't mind so much if it's 40% capped or whatever. I'll put a fan on it and blow out a lot of the moisture, and what we'll see is the wax will shrink a little bit. I'm going to hold my iPad here, and we'll have little dribbles. The wax will shrink and pop, and we'll get a little bit of dribble right down here just underneath on the sidewalls, and we'll see a little bit of dribble of honey. And when we see that, we know the wax is shrinking up and we're wicking out a lot of the moisture. I'm kind of running out of time, and I've really pulled honey later than I wanted to, but we crisscross stacked them here, and there's 2, 4, 6 shallows and then 2 mediums on top, and most of it's capped, some of it's not capped, but that's okay. We'll pull it off, and we'll put the fan on there, and we'll let the fan wick away a lot of the moisture, and we'll probably spin, I don't know, Sunday, Monday, something like that. But what we're waiting on, it's kind of tight quarters, what we're waiting on is we want to see the dribble come down on either any side, whether it comes down here or down below, whatever. We're wicking out the moisture with an oscillating fan, and I know it's moist outside, so it may take a few days, but I don't want to leave them any longer than 3 days. I really want to start spinning tomorrow if I can. But not the best year that we've had, but some honey all the same. We've had to rearrange our rack today. We had some moths up there and had to get rid of some moths and stuff. After we spin, we'll put some crystals, some socks, some pantyhose or crystals up on top of the frames and shut the hut up for 3 days, and that'll kill any moths flying around, and then we'll air out the rack again, just put the fan on it for 3 or 4 days. But I wanted to show you the honey, and that we stack the boxes crisscross stacked, and then we'll work out the bees from the windows. That takes a couple of days, and the fan will sit there on the honey just like that. And if I just kind of spin around a little bit and all my stuff piled up, see the bees that are tucked up in the window right there, and we'll work those bees out. We'll either open the screen or suck them out with a vacuum, but that's okay. We'll work them out. But I came here today. I wanted to show you how we crisscross stack them and put a fan on them and let that air wick away a lot of the moisture, and we'll wait for those dribbles to appear down the sidewalls of those honey supers, and that'll tell us that the moisture is getting sucked out or evaporated by the fan. There you go.